السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي وللمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم. ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين. آمين. Now, after the introduction to the main principles, fundamental principles, how to read the Quran, now we come back to studying the first chapter of the Quran, Fatiha. We studied Bismillah, but we didn't have enough time to go into Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Now, it is usually translated as all merciful or compassionate. Okay, I mean, translation depends on the taste of the translator. But I prefer this all merciful, the ever merciful, just because of the linguistic side of the word Rahman, Rahmah, mercy, and Rahman, merciful. But Rahim means also merciful. Bring that one. Don't be afraid. Yeah. But Rahim has, in the Quranic text, in the Quranic context, Rahim has, yes, mercy, but in a different way. Rahman is the title of the Creator. When He creates everything out of mercy. And the arrangement of the order of the universe is done through mercy. Now, we have to see mercy in the creation. More precisely, the most important aspect of this matter is when we say creation, it is okay. It is not wrong. It's not wrong. But more precisely to say, we have to see in existence, which we usually skip. Now, existing is the most important manifestation of mercy, because only through existence that we become aware of, conscious beings become aware of their own existence and the existence of other things, and through the existence of the things, that only through the existence of the things that we can, as human beings, reason, question, and understand where does it come from. Of course, we have to investigate, but we have to investigate the existence of the things. So, especially the students of the Quran, scholars who are spending some time on it and studying the Quran seriously, emphasize that everything which exist out of mercy, because otherwise they wouldn't come into existence. They would be nothing. Nothingness is something that human mind cannot comprehend, because it is beyond comprehension, it is beyond imagination, because Quran speaks to human beings. So as a human being, we have to read the Quran. Nothingness means unimaginable. So if something exists that is immeasurably better, I mean, you cannot say better really, than not existing at all. So through the existence that we understand our value in our existence and reason and find out the source of existence. Look for the source of existence. Unfortunately, people may, mostly the people nowadays, are following a shortcut. This shortcut is taking the existence for granted and then studying the form of existence or the order of existence, but taking the existence for granted. Now, how it is working? Yes, it is a good question that we have to question, we have to ask how the things are working. That is important, but before this, how they came into existence must be asked. That is the most important question. How they came into existence. Usually, people don't take notice of it. When they say, for example, I am healthy, thanks God, the believers, or non-believers in the Creator, they say, I am healthy, I'm lucky. Okay, however you interpret it, and for example, I have the opportunity to do something in the world, and every opportunity gives us the way to appreciate the existence or the existence type of the things, but we again, neither the people who don't believe in the Creator, nor usually people who believe in the Creator into the existence and see mercy into the existence, in the existence. I exist. And then analyze the quality of the existence. But first, existence. So mercy is ingrained in existence. We have to, if I say whether I am ill, if I am healthy, for in any condition, as long as I exist, that is pure mercy, because I cannot really take the existence for granted, attribute the existence to anything else, because everything has the same common quality, that they all exist, and they need to be explained about their source of existence. So if you say this caused the other thing to be in this form, before this, whatever you say, for example, let's say A, we may observe that A is causing, we may think in this way, A is causing B to have this form. We may think in this way, although Is it really causing or not? Is a very grave, important question. But before this, I have to be able to explain the existence of A, and explain the existence of B, and explain the existence of the qualities of A and qualities of B. No way to explain it within the universe. So we see that whatever exists with any quality, whatever the quality they have, they are witnessing to the source of their existence. So if we see any quality, we have to question the quality of the source of existence of that thing. We have to see mercy in existence fundamentally. Yeah, we have to see mercy in existence fundamentally. Even if you say, somebody say, I am in pain. Okay? You exist in pain. You have to see mercy in existing with a pain. Do you see what I mean? Is it difficult? You want to ask a question? Or question or comment, whatever.
Yeah, I think it's related to that. It's like, I don't remember I think we've discussed this before, and I don't remember the full interpretation of why you would say that any existence in any form, whether it's in pain or whatever, what seems to be an adverse form, it would still be merciful, because...
Mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you make the judgment that any form of existence is better than non-existence?
Because that is how you exist. Otherwise, you would be nothing. Not only, for example, let's say a man is suffering from a pain. Now you exist as a person who's suffering from pain. This? Nothing. Complete unimaginable. Complete unimaginable. That's not human at all to say that I would rather not exist. Even to be able to say that I would rather not exist, you have to exist. You see the point? So through the existence that you understand the source of existence, and you attribute your existence to the source, and if you are on the right track, if you are honestly questioning the source of existence, you will find out that the source of existence is nothing to do with this universe. Whole universe is given existence by him. It means your existence belongs to the one who is not of the nature of the universe. It means absolute. Okay, it means absolute. In pain, you realize that I belong to an absolute source of existence. It's infinite one. Nothing to do with this, the qualities of this universe. Everything is from him. We have to think about it. I believe that. That's my guess from my own experience, of course. We are lost in comparisons. Not happy life or life is pain. Yeah? We are making comparisons, and accordingly, we are happy or unhappy about the result. This is very wrong. We have to make comparisons, if we could make it, between existing and non-existence. Non-existing. But that is impossible. Why? We cannot imagine non-existence. Do you understand that? So whether I am in pain or whether I have something expecting to happen, but it didn't happen according to my expectations, doesn't matter. Your existence belongs to the absolute one. You are given existence by an absolute one. It means your Lord, your owner is the absolute one. Through pain, you understood that, even through pain. So you have to be thankful. It doesn't mean that you should prefer pain, but even in pain, because of this is a kind of, it is a, not kind of, it is existence that is mercy, because you cannot imagine otherwise. So existence has no alternative. Be careful about this. Why? Because you cannot compare existence to anything else. But you can compare, you can make a comparison between dependent existence and self-existent one. Do you understand? For example, my existence is dependent on something else who gives me existence. So the one who gives me existence must have an absolute existence, which means self-existing, right? Through your dependent existence, through our dependent existence, we realize the self-existing one, this absolute one, which is called in the religious language God. So everything must be related to God. And because existence has no alternative, it is a pure good. It is, existence is pure good. This may be difficult for us to understand. Why? Why existence is pure good? Only through existence in any form, that we become aware of our source of existence, and we become aware that we belong to the absolute one. Only through existence is any form. So usually what we do, because we omit existence, we don't see the absolute mercy in existence, because through the existence we understand that we belong to the absolute being. And I am a product of an absolute being. So I am free from all sorts of anxieties. Why? I belong to the absolute being. My owner is the absolute being. Now, because we omit this stage, and then we start seeing, we start seeing mercy in what we like, what we don't like. It's a very common disease, especially spread by the materialist mindset of the people, certain people. For example, when you say, look at the mercy of God. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's a very fake, false, baseless argument. Why? Spring is beautiful, and the alternative comes. How about winter storms? Meaningless. Do you understand? Because we are seeing the mercy only in certain conditions that we are given the quality to like it. And we are given the quality, again, in other quality, to dislike something else. So we are judging the mercy according to our likings and dislikings. We miss the point. It may be difficult, but please pay attention to it. Think about it, because it is not common, neither among Muslims, nor Christians, nor other atheists, to think about the value of the things in their existence. We don't do that. We are very selfish. self-oriented comparisons. And then we start seeing mercy. And when we don't like something, we accuse the Creator not being merciful because I don't like it. Use my criterion. Yeah, of course, I should have, not I should have. I have the quality to like, to dislike, but this is not to judge about the Creator. This is I am going to use my free will to choose what? For example, should I choose healthy life or sick life, I would say? Sickness, sorry? Unhealthy. Which one? These senses, liking or dislikings, are given to us for this purpose. Not to judge about the Creator. We are not used to thinking in this way. It may be difficult at first, but if you deliberately reflect on it more and more, we come to the end that mercy is everywhere as far as the things exist. Worst scenario, which we cannot imagine, non-existence. Then there is no problem because I don't exist. Why should I say it's good or bad? Or I don't exist. This is out of question. You get it? I don't think it will be easy to make this paradigm shift in our understanding, right? In our understanding of existence and mercy. That must be new for some people. It was new for me anyways.
So this is more of a comment to see if I understand this correctly.
Yeah, please.
So what you're saying is we should judge things not based on whether we like them or not, or we should not judge the mercy of the Creator on whether we like the things or not, or whether we prefer them or not, but rather look at the fact that the purpose of existing or the purpose of creation is for us to get, so we have to establish the purpose of existing first. And once we establish that it's to get to know our Lord, our Creator, then everything then,
our owner, our source,
then everything then becomes a mercy.
Yeah.
Because we can use that thing to get to know.
Whether we like it or not.
Right. So is that?
Yeah. Continue. We get to know. My absolute source of existence. It's the self-existing absolute one, which is called in religious language God.
Right.
Yeah. But if we have another concept of God, it doesn't match. So we have to be consistent.
I feel the problem in my life and other people's life, from what I understand, is not as much that, but it's more like if you don't first establish what is the reason for your existence, then you are bound to judge things as to whether you like them or not.
Oh, that is the second stage, whether you like it or not. The second stage. Did you mean that?
What I meant is, like, if you don't establish first that the purpose of existence is for you to get to know your source
of existence,
right? Then you cannot do what you're saying we should do, because then you're only left with temporary pleasures or displeasures in life, because there's no other.
So in which case, for example, if I say I don't like illness, being needy or desperate, okay, the question comes very, very simple. Where did you get this feeling, understanding of not liking illness? Salah, where did you get it? Because we missed the point, fundamental point. Existence of the not liking something. We missed that. This is the problem of, I don't know, nominal Muslims, believers, non-believers, atheists, philosophers, omitting the existence. and not seeing mercy in existence. It's very simple. But we are not used to it. No one brings into the question. If you study philosophy, everybody talks about how the things are working. No one asks the source of existence. Right? A curious person. I'm not suggesting that you should do the same thing. Searched for the term source of existence. There's nothing on Google. You know, this most knowledgeable person is Google, Mr. Google. Mr. Google has nothing to say, source of existence. No, because there's a trick here. The atheistic philosophers or materialist scientists don't question the source of existence. They jump into the types of existence and makes comparison between types of existence and the order of the existence, how it works. Those people who subscribe to their methodology, they miss the point. Those people who try to oppose because they don't really believe in the creator and ascribe everything to a causal chain, they start producing answers or counter arguments according to their argument. Do you see what I mean? Because they miss the point, existence. So they don't really think that, hey, what are you talking about? You say that there is something here, it is causing this one. Stop. How come that thing exists there? How come that the other thing exists there? How come that causing, let's say, A and B relationship, causing A and B exists? Because they don't talk about existence. You see what I mean? Because they don't talk about existence. What they do, those people who oppose materialistic interpretation of the philosophers or scientists, they don't bring existence into discussion either, because it is not mentioned there. I understand that atheistic philosophy or philosophers, materialist philosophers, deliberately omit the point because they have no answer. But I don't understand those people who claim that they believe in God and try to produce counter-arguments against the atheistic ideology. They swallow it. This is what I mean. We have to be watchful. So we have to see mercy in existence, fundamentally. That is Rahman. Now, how about Rahim? Now, Rahim is related to human beings. Why? Why human beings? Conscious beings. There may be something, other beings, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, Rahim is related to my consciousness. But without establishing Rahman, it means mercy in existence, I cannot talk about Rahim. Now, what is Rahim? Yeah. What is the difference between Rahman and Rahim? Some people say simplistic way of approaching the subject. They are the same thing, coming from the same sort of point. The structure of the words are different, and the meaning implied in the structure of the words are different. And Rahim is, everybody knows that, almost permanent. Why? Quran explains it. Why? What Rahim specifically means and why. Now, let's come this. Okay. Now, somebody can read this verse now? Do you know how to read it, Murad?
والذي يصلي عليكم وملائكته ليخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور وكان بالمؤمنين رحيما.
Now, translation.
It is
Somebody.
he who bless you as do his angels in order to lead you out of the depths of darkness into the light. He is ever merciful towards the believers.
Now, be careful here. Ever merciful is the translation of original word is وَكَانَ بِالْمُؤْمِنِينَ رَحِيمًا. Rahim. Yeah? Now, Rahim has something to do with believing people. Believing means, it is interesting, this verse is, who, God, it is he who, it means God. Bless you. You means plural. Kum. Yeah? Alaykum. Not you, a person, even some people, grammarians say, addressing the prophet, is very, very simplistic and meaningless to me. You, all human beings, all the ones who read the Quran, who's listening to this message. Now, God blesses you. Yep. What does it mean? But at the end, he will say, the believers. But in existence, God's blessing, God's mercy is universal. Yeah? Whatever exists is out of mercy. Understand? But special mercy now for the believers. And the Creator specially blesses them. What does it mean? And the angels also bless them. What does it mean? What do we understand from angels? These are deep matters. What do we understand from angels?
Pure.
Sorry?
Pure.
Pure?
Pure.
What do you mean by pure? Dirty? What is dirty?
We were talking about the 19 angels carrying hell, in one of the verses, and we described it as the angels are pure beings. They have
Have you seen them? Have you seen them?
no.
No, so how do you know that?
Description.
Now, sorry? Now, the angel means, let's make it a bit easier to understand, angelic side of the things, right? Now, the creation is here. Now, the creation looks like in their existence, yes, they are out of mercy, that's all right. But they always convey message. What do they do? They are given existence in such a way that they are announcing the qualities of their Creator, whoever gave them existence. So what we have to do, we have to decipher the meaning in their existence, because they are really emitting continuously, as the Quran says, they are continuously glorifying. Everything is glorifying God. But you have to read it. For example, the book, a book itself, even if you don't read it, the meaning is there. When you read it, you become aware of it, right? When you read the meaning of the universe, you are communicating with what? Angelic side, meaning side, right? It means the aspect of the things which refer to the qualities of their Creator. Got it? Refer to the qualities of their Creator. Very simple. If you look at the master art work, what you see? The material being, a material substance there, an entity, material entity. But when you look at it, any artful, well, that's a human-made thing, example. But what you see, let's say this is a painting. you see the atomic structure of the painting, but you don't really see it as it's a paint. What do you see? It's an art. How did you get the art? In the art manifested on the molecules or the atoms of the paint. So atoms of the paint is one type of existence, but what they refer to the art quality is another type of existence. That is angels. These are angels bringing you the news about their creator, glorifying the creator of the art, creator of the art. It means art, qualities of the artist. The universe is trillion endless times more meaningful than the artwork. Everything. Even if you don't like it, look at a fly. Compare it with an art piece. You may pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, and a fly, an ordinary insect. Which one is more artful? So we have to appreciate. The angels also join God's glory, blessing, to the believers. What does it mean? You can, we human beings have two options. One option is looking at a tree and saying, what is this? Well, we just put some wood, atoms, accumulated atom structure. You can see that, like when you look at an art piece of art, you say it is paint, right? Just a simple paint, not the art, paint. Or you can see the same person according to your, of course, what are you looking for? According to your consistency with your humanity, you can see the qualities of the art manifested on the on the paint, some sort of paint. Now, you can see it, you can look at the tree and see atoms, or what you can see? The qualities manifested on them. When you see the qualities manifested on them, these qualities openly declare that the one who gave existence to me is the source of this quality, and it is absolute. Because it is the one who gave existence to the whole universe. We will study this. The whole universe. So a whole universe belongs to the one who gave me this quality. And what you do now, you take the argument to yourself. Now, in my existence, I have some qualities. Anyway, think about your qualities in your existence. These qualities are continuously announcing, declaring the absolute source of their qualities. Just change the perspective. Very easy. Change the perspective. The believer and the non-believer, let's say, I mean, I am speaking categorically. It is not right to speak categorically, but to make the subject easy to understand. Believer and non-believer means one of them looks at the atoms, the other one looks at the meaning reflected, message reflected. That is the believer and non-believer. Now, the verse says very clearly and straight away that the Creator blesses the one who sees the manifested qualities on the things, because through these manifested qualities, through this aspect of the creation, it connects, this person connects himself or herself to the absolute source. What is the blessing? You belong to the absolute one. What is more blessing? It is not money, it is not job. Your existence belongs to the absolute one. No worry about your existence anymore. Now, God's response to this aspect is me and every meaning. Then you can extract from the creation, from the word, also angels, also bless you. It means gives you the opportunity to be comfortable in your existence that you belong to the absolute one. Right? You belong to the absolute one. Everything belongs to the absolute one. It may be new for you, new perspective, but we have to think. We have to get used to thinking in this way. I mean, I keep saying that the traditional understanding of religion belief doesn't help you, really. Just claims. They are just claims. They mean nothing. So, but look at the verse, how it deeply teaches us, God bless you, those people who believe. It means look at the aspect of the creation, which is witnessing the absolute qualities of their creator, right? And as do his angels. It means through only, let me say another thing which may be new for you. If someone doesn't have a right understanding of angels, this person cannot believe in God. Impossible. His belief in God is just convention, traditional history, or Muslim rhetoric or Christian rhetoric. It's very important. Believe in angels, understanding the angels in the right way is essential. So, in order why God and angels bless the person who looks at the aspect of the creation which brings news about the qualities of their creator. By doing so, what happens? The verse says, in order to lead out of the depths of darkness into the light. What a beautiful description. You know what? Look. If you look at the art, piece of art, painting, if you see this head paint, you don't see the artist, you don't see the quality of the art, you don't see the quality of the artistry, quality of the artist. You don't see it, you see just a worthless paint. Materialist people get lost in material structure of the things, not the meaning they transfer. So what they do, for example, what is this? I get to my dinner, I'm going to have this dinner. What is this? It is a chemical or physical substance. I will eat it, my body will get energy. They say how? They cannot explain. They cannot explain how. But my body feels satisfied, I'm happy with it, and as soon as they eat, it's gone. They stay in darkness, meaninglessness, hopelessness, no hope for the future of their existence. Okay, I will eat, and and finish. You see, that is darkness in the language of the Quran. Meaninglessness, hopelessness. That is darkness. So if someone listens today or tries to see the meaning transferred through the existing things, and try to see what they mean and intend to understand it, this person is called believer. And the believer is blessed by God and his angels because through the angels and the creator of the universe, that we can gain meaning for our existence. And this meaning is endless. This meaning is absolute. This meaning is absolute, because every single being says, this quality must be given to me by the one who gave existence to whole universe, because nothing exists or is given existence without being in connection with the rest of the whole universe, whole system, whole order. You cannot isolate anything from the whole order of the existence of the universe. Somebody raised hand. Ah, yeah, I see.
I still don't understand the difference between angels and your own ability to draw meaning from your.
True, yeah. How do you, you know, if there was no meaning, how would you get the meaning? So, for example, if take a sentence, I understand you, but I don't bother, because this is a new way of looking at the things. So people are not used to. If you don't have the written paper, let's say, something written on it, physical thing, yeah, how would you get the meaning? You are given the ability to extract the meaning if there is a meaning. For example, by looking at like this, for nothing, I got the meaning. For what? I don't know. No, you have to read. Example, yeah? Simple example. You have to have the paper, or I don't know, screen, and something must be on the screen appearing in dark or white in contrast, and then you have to extract the meaning from it. You have the ability to extract the meaning if you see the source. If there was no creation, your ability wouldn't be able to extract, to derive any meaning from anything. So the universe consists of angelic factors, if you like. It means the angelic side of the creation. It means the aspect of the creation which brings message to you about the source of their existence, about the qualities of the source of their existence. Do you follow me? If there is nothing there, you won't be able to get anything.
And if you're able to acknowledge the meaning that you extract from objects and events,
yeah,
the meaning that's pointing to the absolute source,
yeah,
that's how you get.
Yeah, that's how you get out of the darkness, into light. It means from the meaningless, from a being, a human being who is subject to get executed at the end of his life and go into annihilation forever, that is falling into pit. Forever. It is darkness, isn't it?
So you have to acknowledge the existence of this meaning as well, right?
No, definitely. Without acknowledging this meaning, you cannot get blessing. You cannot get blessing from the angels or from the Creator. It means you are lost in darkness. So you can get out of darkness only by seeing the meaning or looking at the things from the aspect that brings message to you. So when you receive a piece of paper, let's say, from a friend,
how about that thing over there, whatever it says?
whatever, yeah, and saying that, can you please meet me at the end of the class? Yeah, in front of the door. If you read it, if you don't read the meaning, but look at the paper, quality of the paper, material structure of the paper, you get nothing. You get nothing. So the written sentence will be nothing for you. This is what I mean. Nothing more than the traces of carbon if it is written with the pencil. Example. Not traces of carbon. That is the word of the materialist people. They see only atoms. And as far as the meaning of their existence, the existence of the meaning of the existence of other things are concerned, nothing. We accidentally came to happen here, and we will fall into annihilation forever for nothing. What is darkness? With the language of the Qur'an is volumat. Be careful with the word volumat in the Quran, darkness. It's translated as darkness. Be careful. Everywhere, volumat means this in the Quran. Meaninglessness, purposelessness. Yeah.
So let's see if I understand what you mean by angels. So are angels entities that embodies God, the Creator's qualities?
No. Don't look at the qualities of Creator. You cannot imagine the qualities of the Creator. What are
But
they?
you just said we reflect the qualities.
No, you just read it.
But you say that every creation reflect the qualities of its source of existence.
Now,
right?
they declare it. Yeah, you conclude that these qualities must belong to the one who gave existence to the universe.
Right. So are angels entities that do what you just said?
They're transferring the meaning,
Now,
from what I understand.
Now, don't start from God and say that God's qualities are embodied in angels. No. We look at the universe and the things, and from there, for example, you found the paper in front of you, somebody put it, or something happened, and you found, and something is written there, and it is meaningful, right? What you say, a conscious being must have written it. A conscious being. Have you acknowledged the author of this piece?
Yes.
That's it. That is the conclusion. That is belief. You cannot come from the author and speak about the meaning of the word. Because we are here in this world, created world. Now, no one can go out of the created world, see God, and see how he is creating it, come back and say, God creates this way. No, you cannot speak in that way. This is the type of creation I see, and it cannot have any source within the universe. So the source of existence of the thing must be not of the nature of this universe, and it is called the source of existence of the things, which is the creator.
I have a question. So we haven't seen angels, right?
No. You are always living with angels. What do you mean seeing angels? Are you looking for a physical thing?
You said,
the meaning.
If I see something, I'm supposed to extract the meaning of it.
When you see the sentence, written sentence, the very simple example. When you see the written sentence on a piece of paper, if you see that it's a meaningful sentence, do you need to see the author of the sentence? Why are you talking? The meaning coming to you, you don't say that, I don't see the meaning. No, you are seeing it. You are with it. You are always communicating with it. You are always communicating with the angels. Everybody is in the universe is communicating with the angels. But they have the free will to interpret this.
The angels have names. They're named.
Names?
Right?
What do you mean by names?
Each of the angels have names.
What do you mean?
Jibril.
Sorry?
Jibril.
No, I don't know this. Don't jump. The meaning, then, you can represent it with a name. Yeah, for example, you can say the artist, the sculpturer, or what? Sculptor. Or the author, something like that. You can put a name on it, but the angels are not the names. Angels are the meanings that we extract from the creation. That they exist for sure, because we are communicating with them.
So when angel Jibril came in the form
No, you are speaking from the A traditional perspective. We don't speak traditional perspective here.
Can I give like a simple example?
Yeah,
So remember, like, let's say you're reading just like
to
a book.
everybody, to everybody.
You're reading a book, right? So it has something written on it. So you read it, like in and of itself, the book, the letters and the sentences in it, they don't mean anything. They're just objects, but the meaning you get from it. So for example,
You are always communicating with the meaning,
yeah,
as long as you look at it.
so somebody says, hey, I'll meet you at this time, this place, right? So you're like, okay, so I gotta go and do that. So the meaning that you get, and then you question, hey, how am I getting this meaning? What is the source of existence of this meaning? And that's where you are in communication with.
Yeah, with the source of existence of that meaning.
Right.
I
So
get that
you-
part. I just don't, the angels are confusing me.
Of course, but look, angels are not confusing you. Your previous understanding of angels confuses you. Question it.
So
Right?
How would you
Don't
define angels?
personify anything. You look at this everywhere. The universe is really declaring the qualities of their creator, and that declaration is coming to us through the meaning that the objects, material objects, are transferring to us. This aspect of the creation, this aspect of the creation is angelic aspect of the creation.
Charlie, I get that. But when I read the Qur'an, it talks about God ordered the angels to bow down to Adam. When it talks about
That means you have to understand that all these meanings directly take you to the presence of God. It means the absolute being is manifesting its qualities here.
I get it, but you
So-
cannot deny the fact that angels are a creation.
The meaning is creation. Meaning is not non-existence. Meaning is existence. Angels are creation, yeah, of course. Meaning is creation. Can we say that meaning doesn't exist? How would you communicate with them then? So these are creation, but don't put labels. But of course, if you read the Quran literally, you will never understand this. You will just imitate it. So you have to know this literal meaning refers to what, right? So that is that's a completely different perspective. Now the angels, when you expose yourself to the angelic meaning, side of the creation, you connect your existence to the absolute being that is blessing. That is blessing. Blessing is not that you get some money. That is blessing because you identify yourself in terms of the existence of an absolute being. Right. Now, if we understand this from this meaninglessness coming into or reaching the absolute being and being fully convinced about your source of existence, He, the one who blesses you, is ever merciful towards the believers. Rahim. Now, we said in existence of everything, we see nothing but mercy. But as far as the one who reads the meaning in creation and reaches the conclusion about the source of existence as being the absolute one, what happens to your happiness? What happens to the mercy you receive this mercy becomes
And ever.
forever, absolute. That is Rahim. So mercy, everybody is experiencing the mercy, all right? Everybody is eating whatever they are given, whatever they say. I don't know, what would you like to eat this evening?
Let's see, mango.
Sorry?
Mango.
Mango. Okay. So if you don't see it, try to see the meaning manifested on mango, and the mango's physical being is transferring the meaning to you. You eat atoms of mango. Right? Well, all right, something. It is something. It is mercy. It exists. But if you start to see the other aspect of the creation, it means mango, and see that mango exists. Who gave existence to it? Mango is sweet. Who gave this existence to the sweetness of the mango? Mango has a shape, the beauty, purpose. When you start seeing the meaning, it takes you to where? To this creator, source of existence of mango. And the source of existence of mango is absolute. What you do now, you don't only get the atomic structure of mango, which is mercy, but now this is Rahman, manifestation of Rahman, but through belief, you get absolute, eternal, infinite mercy. From now, you say, I belong to this absolute being. No worry about your existence. No worry about your future. That is the manifestation of Rahim for the believers. It means the aspect of the things which take us to the eternal being. What happens? Mercy becomes infinite Rahim. So, are we done with this verse?
Yes.
So this says, he is ever merciful. It means Rahim towards the believers. Non-believers receive Rahman, but deprive themselves of Rahim. Okay, think about it. And it needs a lot of exercise. We will come back. Now, in the name of God, everything comes into existence only through the manifestations of the qualities of their creator. Otherwise, we cannot explain the existence of anything. That is in the name of God. Huh? Bismillah. Ar-Rahman. By giving, but in the existence of the things, we see nothing but mercy. We discussed this from the beginning of this class. Existence is mercy. The alternative doesn't exist. Non-existence doesn't exist. Right? Non-existence doesn't exist.
Yes.
So there is no alternative but mercy. Okay. And also, this creator is Rahim. It means now it doesn't really, the creator of the universe does not really put the atoms together and give you the, I would say, an entity which consists of only atoms.
Structure.
Yeah, for example, when you get the paper or the book, do you buy the book for the paper? Or, yeah, just a collection of paper?
Content of information.
Content of the meaning in the book. That's what it's called, book. Otherwise, paper is worth $1, book is $100. What makes the difference? Meaning. Now, you have to see the mercy manifested in the existence of everything, but you have to see the mercy which gives you a meaning which takes you or attaches you to the absolute being. You belong to him. That is for those people who try to see the meaning in creation, which are called believers. Meaning takes you to the source of existence. That is believing. Now, if you don't take notice of the source of existence of something, I don't know what a believer means. I don't know. This is the identity. When you have anything, when you are seeing or getting in touch with, in contact with anything, you have to pay attention to what? The meaning transfer to you, communicate with the meaning so that you will receive Rahim. Otherwise, you may be only left with Rahman. Yeah, mercy in existence, but not mercy, eternal mercy through the existence. It is very interesting to me, right? We have to think about it. Now, shall we go
Yes.
to the second verse? Alhamdu. Now, I'm not reading the following, just Alhamdu. What is hamd?
Praise be.
Sorry?
Praise be.
Praising. What is praising? What are you doing praising?
Glorify.
Sorry?
Glorify Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Glorify what?
Creator.
How do you know? You are new in our class. No. You cannot speak in this way in this class. No. What you said, I'm not saying wrong, but you cannot speak in this class. We have to make sense of what you say in this class only. After the class, you pray whatever you say, glorify God or something. Now, you have to have something to something which is worth to be glorified in the thing. What does it mean? For example, I go back to the painting example, okay? Simple example. I can give you all the materials, right? Don't be disappointed. You will get used to it. Don't worry. I'm a bit tough. So, because I am trying to establish a method here. Now, speaking firmly, basing whatever we say on something which makes sense to human beings. Sense to human beings, right? Not we believe is the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the universe, or do you speak when you give the Jummah khutbah, yeah? Not here. Now, painting. Now, for example, a painting, yes? There's a painting here. What do they have? A canvas and some paint and maybe a frame. Now, I can give you the paint. Let's say, I don't know, 1 liber of paint. No, not 1 liber. I don't know, 3-5 ounces of paint and a piece of canvas and a frame made of wood, let's say. What is worth? There. 50 cents? $1? Yeah. The existence, we talked about it. Existence of the paint, existence of canvas, and existence of frame is excellent. Yeah. But it is not painting. It's not painting. So when you are presented a piece of art, painting, you have some extra qualities than the materials. Do you? Yeah? Right? Now, brother, close that. If you are in this class, close it. If you want, up. to text somebody. So, and then you don't understand if you are paying attention to something else. So, you seem to be interested in the subject, so we have to pay attention. Now, do you see something in the painting to be praised? Quality. Oh, that is beautiful. That is meaningful. That is art, right? No, this is praise. You have to see the meaning. You have to see the quality. Then you have to say, oh, this is useful. That's quality. Yeah. The famous, my glasses are very famous. The only example I can give you. So, oh, it is really wisely made. Ah, wisely made is quality, praise. You are praising, right? You say, oh, so if it wasn't, the material of this object was not in the form of a spectacle, a pair of spectacle, it would cost you what? 10 cents, right? Plastic, right? When it's a spectacle, you pay $200. Why do you pay $200 for? Quality, art, yeah? Technology, whatever, the human, whatever. This is an example. So, come to the mango example, your mango. But you will eat mango tonight, inshallah. So, if you look at the mango, is it a physical entity? What is this? Ah, yeah, you eat it and put it in the stomach, and 5-6 hours later you become hungry again because it goes to the toilet. Now, but do you see the, for example, nourishment, purposeful existence, perfect design, lovable appearance? Do you see? Yeah?
Yes.
These are the praise that you say, oh, this is lovely. This is delicious. This is useful. Look at the qualities. Praise. And the verse speaks, of course, we studied a lot how to read the Quran. Eh? Verse says, all praise, how is it translated there? Now, all praise is due to God. The verse is guide. Now, it says, you cannot attribute these praiseworthy qualities to anything but the one who gave existence to it. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. You will say, mango has a special design, beauty, decoration, sweetness, taste, delicious taste, right? Purposeful existence, nourishment quality. To what can you attribute these qualities? To what?
The source of its existence.
Sorry?
The source of its existence.
The source of its existence. These qualities, praiseworthy qualities, are the manifestation of the qualities of its creator, source of existence. Now, gives the answer and asks us, expects us to investigate whether this is true or not. Now we have to do it. We have to investigate it. When you investigate it, can you attribute the beauty of the mango or delicious taste of the mango in our example to atoms themselves? To somebody else, the farmer or grocer, store owner? How can you attribute? Where can you attribute it? It is inevitable that we have to attribute these qualities to their source of existence. What was the cause of existence of these qualities? I cannot find the source in this world because everything in this world is in need of its own source of existence. Its own source of existence. So you say, whatever I see in this world as in the form of quality, I have to attribute it to It is source of existence. I said, oh, this verse says, all praise is due to God alone. That's correct. I can confirm it. There is no other way to explain it. That is how you benefit from the Quran. I repeat this sentence, though those people who continuously join our discussion, Quran, the speech of God, is not to be imitated. It is to be confirmed. It's to be confirmed. Be careful this, write it down and think about it for a month. Quran is not to be imitated. Quran brings the idea as a guide. It is a challenging idea. It is an invitation. Come on, search for it. Yeah, search for it. At the end, I assure you, you will come and confirm me. That's how we should read the Quran. Of course, it's a very, very rough summary of how to read the Quran, but we have studied this subject on many occasions, on long discussions we had. If someone is interested in, they can go and listen to the recordings. Yeah, they are available on YouTube. So, Quran is to be confirmed, not imitated. Never forget this. It is not common, right? I don't think you hear much about it. So we said, Alhamdulillah. So far, whatever the quality, all the physics subjects, chemistry subject, biology, zoology, geology, whatever, psychology, whatever subjects are mentioning about the qualities of the creation, aren't they? The things. All these qualities they cannot attribute to anything but the source of their existence. All the libraries, go and millions of books in the libraries talk about the qualities of the creation, and the Quran says you cannot attribute these qualities to anything else but the source of their existence, which cannot be of the nature of this universe. And it further explains that, Alhamdulillah, this is the explanation of this, Rabbil Alameen. What does it mean? He is the Lord, owner of the whole world. If you attribute it to something, you have to pay attention to one very essential quality. What, I don't know. For example, you are studying chemistry, right? You see a chemical reaction happening, and this is a quality. It is not happening by accident. It is happening within a perfect order. Yep, that is how the sciences come into existence. If there was no order, there would be no science. You cannot put any formula down and act accordingly. All the technologies that we are using are the result of this order, yeah, in the universe, consistent order in the universe, right? So anything you find, we find, well, we are almost out of time, but let me complete this Rabbul Alameen. Anything you find, any quality you find, you will find that this quality is existing within the context of whole order of the universe. So you can only say that this quality can be given to this particular piece, or the quality that I am experiencing can belong to the one who is the source of existence of the whole order of the universe. Rabbul Alameen. You cannot say that it is It is because of this, it is because of that. You cannot attribute it. Whatever you attribute, they need to be explained in their existence. Two. Do you follow me? I'm a bit hurrying. So, your mango example. Your mango example. Now, the mango has taste. Taste exists within the order of the whole universe, not independently. The trick of the materialist scientists, they categorize the things, isolate the things, and study them independently within the conditions of the laboratory. But in reality, nothing exists in the universe in an isolated form. Everything is interconnected universe-wise. You cannot isolate it. So you have to end up either the source of existence of, let's come back to the, we have to stop, but I'm sorry. I'm excited a little bit. Come back to the painting example. Now, you see one particle of the paint in the painting. And it is located in a particular way that the whole art will be manifested there. Can you attribute this particle of paint next, another particle next to it? Where do you go? Can you make the art like this? As a result of the atoms affecting each other? Whoever put one dot on the painting must be the one who made the whole painting. Accordingly, he just put it there. For example, let's say handmade carpet. It is, let's say it's a decorated handmade carpet. You take one, I don't know the names of one, but the knot, how do you call them? Knot? One knot. Who put it there? Study it. Whoever made the whole carpet with this beautiful, harmonious design, deliberately put this knot, one atom, here by the one who made the whole carpet. Do you understand? The whole design. Because design works all together. You cannot really isolate the design, a piece of design, and study it, because every part of the design of the carpet belongs to the whole design of the carpet, right? No, that is why if you attribute the quality of anything to anything other than the one who gave existence to the whole order of the universe, it will be a logical inconsistency. That is why praise, any praise, is due to a one who is the source of existence of everything. That is the meaning of Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Did you get it right? Right? Sorry, I think everybody is excited for iftar. We have to stop. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. People will come and start doing some ritualistic distribution of date. So, okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alim hakim wa akhir da'wahum alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin bi hurmati sirr surati. Thank you for your patience. Now, may Allah accept your fast.